My name is Bridget. I witnessed a murder.
Just get up on the stand and tell the judge what you saw. Protect him.
You don't get it. Bodaway wants me dead. I'm dead. I ran to my sister, Siobhan, for help. Siobhan! Siobhan! Siobhan killed herself, and I assumed her identity. It was so easy. I saw a way out, and I took it. They all think that I'm her. Her husband. Her lover.
Make a choice, him or me.
Her best friend.
Let me help you.
The only person I could trust. I thought I'd be safe. Turns out I was wrong.
You have the wrong girl!
There's a lot about Siobhan's life I don't know.
Siobhan, we have a problem. Bridget's still alive.
Siobhan?
Don't think I've ever seen you up this early.
I couldn't sleep.
Morning sickness?
Not too pretty, is it? Did Juliet make her flight?
Yes, she did. You really think it's a good idea sending her to Miami?
If I didn't think it was a good idea, I wouldn't have suggested it. Sometimes a girl just needs her mom.
Yeah, I can't believe Catherine went for it, but she did. Just hope it helps.
Oh, I made you some coffee. Is that so weird?
No, I'll take it with me to work. Oh, and, by the way, I need you to do something for me.
What?
It's a surprise. I'll leave the address in the foyer. Just be there at 11.
Okay.
Hello?
Did I wake you?
No, I had an early morning class I had to prepare for. I got your message. I don't think staying in New York is a good idea.
Well, neither is running. Bodaway wants me dead. Trust me, it is safer as Siobhan. Well, if I can figure out who's trying to kill her.
I thought you killed him.
No, I think he was a gun for hire. Someone else is behind this.
All right, then. What are you doing to find out who's after Siobhan?
I have the hitman's cell phone. I'm thinking maybe I could trace it back to them.
Did you check the caller ID?
No texts, no call history, no pictures, nothing.
Try prying the back off. Maybe you can find a serial number.
Oh. Wait, hold on. Ow!
Did you find something?
Oh my God.
Bridget? Bridget? Are you there?
Give me a sec, I found something. Andrew's behind this? Not sure, but I think Siobhan's husband might be behind the hit.
Why do you think that?
Because he has the same picture on his shelf that was in the hitman's pocket. But he was cropped out of it. Like somebody was trying to protect his identity.
That doesn't exactly make him a killer.
I know it's a stretch, but Siobhan killed herself for a reason, okay? I know that she and Andrew were having problems. And if he's behind this, I kind of need to know.
Listen to me. Don't just spin theories. Get proof. Figure out if there's a connection between the phone and Andrew.
I will.
And Bridge.
Yeah?
Keep safe while doing it. If someone's after your sister Siobhan, then they're after you.
I will.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, man, you got the time?
Shake that, like a maraca. Knock me off my rocker. What you got to offer? If you make it rocker, then you'll have to sign up for my lead roster. Yeah, my started lineup. Bounce that. Light checks out right. Watch the step. Night checks all right. Dudes on the dance floor. Gotta check all night. I'm on call, and I don't want to check guys. Baby, drop that. Like it's too heavy for. You hold your arms too heavy low. If you let it go, I'm taking
I told you. I haven't talked to Bridget Kelly.
Agent Machado, couldn't get the warrant.
Oh, come on. What's with this, Judge?
He doesn't see probable cause for the release of Siobhan Martin's phone records, too far removed from Baldwin Makawi.
Is he kidding? Siobhan Martin is a key witness, his twin sister. What more does he need?
He didn't bother to say.
No, of course not. Okay, well, find another judge.
And when we get the same answer, then what?
We keep looking till we find someone who gets it.
How long you plan on being in town?
As long as it takes for Siobhan Martin to lead me to Bridget Kelly.
You don't even have any proof that Kelly's still in New York. Wouldn't it be easier for you to go back to Wyoming, find another way to get Makawi?
We've been after McCowie for 10 years. He's been involved in armed robbery, drug and weapons trafficking, prostitution, racketeering, and at least 9 murders. And so far, nothing has stuck. Okay, no RICO, no nothing. 15 lieutenants have been convicted. Not one has turned against him because everyone around the guy is scared. Bridget Kelly was 1 day away from changing all of that.
Yeah, and then she ran.
Odds are, right to her sister. I believe Siobhan Martin is harboring a fugitive, and the more I find out about her, the closer I get to Bridget. And when I do find Bridget Kelly, I will put McCowie away.
Tell me everything you can about that phone.
It's disposable. Goes for about $30 at a convenience store. When the minutes run out, you just throw it away.
Can you tell me if that phone ever called this number? I think my husband may be seeing someone. We've been married a long time.
There is something like a SIM card inside, you know, like in regular cell phones, but requires pretty high-tech unlocking device. We don't sell them. The only people who have access to that sort of information are the cops, FBI, and some high-level drug dealers. The whole point of these phones is the people who own them don't want to be found out.
Thanks.
I need to pick me up. Is there any chance I could get a shizzitini?
A shizzitini? You haven't heard of it? It's pretty popular in the States. Okay, it's got a energy drink, 5 shizzy, and I don't know, maybe something else.
I'm sorry, Mr. Barrett, but my English is not very good.
Il prendra un vodka cranberry et une tasse de café.
Ah, bien sûr.
Thank you. I think. What am I getting?
The closest thing to a shizzatini. Vodka cranberry and a cup of coffee.
That sounds disgusting. I will just have the coffee, thanks.
D'accord.
So you don't speak any French?
I moved here a month ago. I'm Tyler Barrett.
Nice to meet you. Tyler Barrett.
C'est la personne que vous recherchez. L'homme de vos rêves.
Vraiment.
Merci.
It's sad, actually. I work a lot, so I haven't gotten a chance to see much of the country.
So what is it that you do?
International banking, which is also why I haven't learned French. A lot of my business is done in English.
So you fly around on a Gulfstream jet and deliver briefcases of money to Saudi princes?
Yeah, not exactly. I work for Banque Trasson. It's a subsidiary of an American firm, Martin Charles. You ever hear of him?
No. But then again, I do keep my money under the mattress.
It's probably safer that way. I am going to stop talking about me because I'm sorry. I don't even know your name.
Cora. Farrell.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Cora Farrell.
Well, it's getting late. I have to leave. But if you ever want a French lesson.
Sorry, excuse me. I was wondering if...
There you are.
Gemma?
Come on in.
Welcome, Mrs. Martin. I invite you to pick anything from Douglas Hannon's fall collection, and we will tailor it to fit you.
What is this, Gemma?
Isn't it fabulous? Andrew planned the whole thing as a thank you for the party.
Really?
Is it that hard to believe you have an amazing husband?
Thanks for coming last night.
Yeah, well, I hope Gemma's outburst didn't ruin it for you.
Well, hardly. We landed 6 new investors.
Good for you.
A little early for that, isn't it?
Hey, you saw my wife. It's justified.
So, since you're here in an official capacity, let's get official. How can I help you?
I want to pull my investment.
What? Why? We returned almost 20% last month.
Well, my editors are giving me a hard time, and I think that I might want to publish the book myself.
Self-publishing's hardly wide-reaching. There have to be other editors who are interested.
Maybe, but that could take about a year. I don't want to keep waiting.
Henry, you'll be walking away from a lot of money. Market's turning around. I hate for you to miss out.
Yeah, well, I've been missing out on a lot lately. Sorry, Andrew. Mine's made up.
It's stunning.
Yes. Oh, champagne, Mrs. Martin?
No, thank you.
Gemma?
Oh, no. After last night, the sight of alcohol makes me want to gag.
So, is there something that sings to you?
They're all so beautiful.
Well, don't limit yourself to just one.
Thank you for this, Gemma.
Don't thank me. Thank your husband. I'm just along for the ride. Can you believe he's taking you to Swan Lake?
But he doesn't like the ballet.
He hates it. That's what makes it so great. It's all about you.
Why do you think he's doing all this?
Who cares why? You gotta stop being suspicious, Shiv, and just enjoy.
I guess I'm just trying to figure out what his intentions are.
The man is dressing you in a custom-fitted gown for the ballet, and you're questioning his intentions? You always do this.
I do?
You never think what Andrew does is good enough. He used to make you so happy. And then the two of you started snapping at each other and arguing a lot. Take it from someone who has a husband to complain about. Andrew is a good man.
Are you kidding me? I've got Balthazar on speed dial. I can always get us in.
I'm flagging this cab. My heels are killing me. Taxi!
Have you had their macaroni au gratin? It's to die for.
Coming?
You go ahead, I'll catch up.
Sure?
I have to take this.
Hello?
Siobhan Martin,
Who is this?
you dropped your scarf.
Who is this? What do you want?
You have something of mine. I'm not gonna hurt you, Siobhan. Simply follow my instructions and this will all end.
Why the hell should I listen to you?
You don't have a choice. You killed our mutual friend in your loft. So, unless you want me to tell, you see that bench to your right, next to the playground?
Yeah?
I want you to hang up and put the phone down on the bench. Then just walk away.
Andrew?
Operator, how may I assist you?
Hi, yeah, I was wondering, is it possible to trace the last phone call made to this phone?
Let me see. That number's blocked, ma'am.
Wait, it's an emergency.
Would you like me to dial 911?
No, that won't be necessary.
Professor Malcolm Ward, please leave a message at the tone.
Hello?
What the hell happened to you? You never showed up for lunch.
Gemma, I'm so sorry.
Everything okay?
Yeah, it's fine. It was my doctor calling. I forgot about my first trimester tests.
Oh, I remember those. Don't worry, the baby's gonna be perfect. So Gregor got us tickets to Fashion Week. Can you believe it?
It's great.
Hello? Do you hear what I just said? It's gonna be you, me, and Anna Wintour in the front row.
I'm sorry. I'm just a little distracted. Do you know a Pierce Zimmerman and McDonald?
Isn't that Aubrey Zimmerman's firm?
Aubrey Zimmerman.
The big-time divorce lawyer? What made you think of them?
I was, just reading some trashy magazine. I guess some celebrity's getting divorced.
Huh. Maybe I'm the one who should be hiring Aubrey Zimmerman.
Henry Butler wants to pull out of the hedge fund.
Apparently he needs the money to self-publish his novel.
Well, then put it online for $100. Don't throw your wife's hard-earned money down the toilet.
I agree.
Well, then how come you didn't talk him out of it?
Because he's a friend. If he wants to pull out, I'm not going to stand in his way.
Then I'll be happy to.
Oh, come on, Olivia. They have maybe 300 grand with us. It's not worth it.
I don't care about Henry's money, but I do care about Gemma's father.
This is about Tim Arbogast. You know he's been with Ferber Funds for about 20 years now.
And we'll never have a chance at his millions if we lose the butlers.
I'm not going after Arbogast. I tried that once before, and it was a disaster. Let it go.
Do I need to remind you what's at stake?
Drop it. I'm not looking to make enemies. Let the butlers cash out.
Fine. I'll take care of it.
Oh, Siobhan, you walked right past me in the lobby.
Oh, sorry. My head's just somewhere else today. How's the family?
Oh, great. You know, back to school time. Wally's rowing crew. And Becca's going into the 8th grade. Well, you know all about that with Juliet.
Of course.
And Jack is still pounding the pavement for Deltana and Abercamp. What about you guys? I thought I'd see you and Andrew at Caspian the Green. You never miss it.
We've just been so busy lately. Oh, this is me. Say hi to Jack and the kids for me. We should have lunch.
Really? Oh, okay. I'd love that.
I didn't think I'd be seeing you again, Siobhan. So, were you able to find the answers you were looking for? You were pretty upset the last time you were here.
I hope I didn't say anything that I might regret.
Well, the way I remember it, you were adamant about altering the prenuptial agreement, but I never received any changes, so I figured, I hoped that you and Andrew had worked things out. Though if you did, you probably wouldn't be here, would you?
Did I mention how bad the fighting had gotten?
You did. Has it gotten physical?
Did I give you the impression that it had?
Well, call it intuition or years of experience, but I got the feeling that you were scared of your husband.
Really scared. Life seems perfect. Close to it. But no one's life is perfect.
I don't mean to make you uncomfortable, Siobhan. My only point is that if there's been abuse, your divorce case will be drastically different. We can certainly revisit this subject when you feel more comfortable. My office managed to track down the quitclaim deed you signed for 227 Pratt Street. You may have been right that he was trying to hide the value of this particular investment.
I'm sorry, could you remind me about that property again?
It's a building that Andrew's company acquired. This is only a Xerox copy, but from the looks of it, the date might have been changed.
Which means?
To be blunt, your husband's trying to cheat you. Now, if you can find the original deed, and if the date is different, you'd have a real opportunity to claim 50% of that property.
Siobhan? Do you want to tell me why you went to see a divorce attorney?
Is this where we're going?
I don't know what you mean.
Peggy Lewis told Jack she saw you going into Pierce, Zimmerman, and McDonald.
I just had a question I wanted an answer to.
Questions about what? "227 Pratt Street. I've told you the place is worthless. If you don't believe me, you can go see for yourself." Why can't you trust me? You used to tell me that I was the only man in your life you could trust, and now you're sneaking behind my back going to see divorce attorneys? Oh, I was a fool to think that things were getting better between us.
Andrew, I'm sorry.
And here I was trying to do something nice today.
You did. The dress was an amazing gesture.
But it's never enough, is it, Shiv? You know, I've done everything you've asked me to do. Stop playing games, and you can't even meet me halfway. I'm gonna go back to the office. Oh, and by the way, you can take Gemma to the ballet tonight. The two of you can talk about how much you hate your husbands.
Hey, it's me. My bag's packed. I have the money. I'm all set to go.
Where's Bridget all set to go?
I don't know. I didn't know what she meant. I swear.
You're lying. Where is she?
Why don't you just let her go? She didn't testify. She's the reason you're free. She's not a problem as long as she doesn't come back.
Exactly. I don't like loose ends.
I told you, I don't know where she is.
You know, Mr. Ward, I've never been a drug addict. What's this little chip represent? 5, 6 years of sobriety? What's it like to have something you can't live without?
Martin Charles, how may I help you?
Gemma? What are you doing here?
I got a call to come sign some papers for third quarter reinvestment or something I completely don't understand.
For sweep authorization? That's strange. You could have just had the messenger down. Penny, would you come in here for a moment, please?
Yes, Miss Charles.
Did you have Mrs. Butler come in here just to sign some papers?
Yes,
I don't pay you to think, Penny. You've wasted Mrs. Butler's time.
Please accept my apology, Mrs. Butler.
Don't worry about it. Forced me to take a break from work.
You know, actually, since you're here, there is something I wanted to ask. Have you and Henry been unhappy with Martin Charles?
No, just the opposite.
Then why are you putting your investment?
We're not pulling our investment.
Henry didn't mention it. He was just in here this morning. Maybe I'm confused. Although it's not protocol for us to proceed without your signature, you are co-signer.
I'll have to talk to him about it.
I'm sure there's some simple explanation. And tell me, how is your lovely father doing?
Andrew was telling the truth. Maybe this place is worthless. Hello? Someone here?
Hello, Siobhan.
Got it!
Martin Charles.
I want the phone.
Who sent you here?
Just give it to me and I'll let you go.
Not until you tell me what's going on. Who are you working for?
Come on, Siobhan. You don't want 2 dead bodies. I took care of the first. Give me the damn phone!
Taxi! Greenwich Park.
You got it.
Agent Machado, please.
Hey. Hello. I was surprised to get your call.
How's the search for my sister going?
We're getting closer every day. You know, we don't have to do this here. I've got a perfectly boring office just a few blocks away. I mean, I can't serve you anything fancy, but I can brew you a cup of really bad coffee.
Here's fine.
You called me, remember?
Yeah, I wanted an update on the investigation. See if you had any leads on Bridget.
And yesterday you were so eager to get rid of me. I don't know much about Bridget. I was hoping you were going to help me out with that. Looks like I got my hopes up. Okay. How about I tell you what I know about you, Mrs. Martin? I know that yesterday you withdrew $50,000 from a bank over on 76th Street. I know that you missed a dance class and a historical society meeting. I mean, both of them were a conflict with the party. But you never canceled or even mentioned that you wouldn't attend, which is something you always do.
So I needed money and missed a few appointments.
Okay. And I know that for the last 6 months that you spent almost every Thursday afternoon in a suite at the Dandridge Hotel with Henry Butler. The question is, does Andrew know that you've been sleeping with your best friend's husband?
I don't know what you're getting at, but I don't like threats.
No, it's not a threat. It's just a question. I'm not your enemy. I just want to know where Bridget is. Okay? I can help her. And I can help you.
You already have.
Why are you talking to the FBI?
I want you to know that if anything happens to me, or if your friend's body is ever found, that FBI agent back there gets this phone, which leads to you.
You have no idea what you're doing, or who you're messing with.
Clearly someone who's as desperate as I am to keep a secret. Looks like I just bought myself some insurance.
This is the first I'm hearing of it, Henry. I had no idea Gemma refused the withdrawal.
Why was she even involved?
Because her name's on the portfolio. It's protocol. A large withdrawal requires a cosign.
You know what Gemma's like. She's held the purse strings her entire marriage, and I thought coming to you directly might allow me to make a decision without getting her permission.
I can't possibly know what you will or won't discuss with your wife.
Right. You're completely aware that Gemma thinks I'm having an affair, but somehow you don't think that will complicate things?
I'm sorry, Henry.
Me too, Andrew.
That didn't look too pleasant.
He could have made that withdrawal without Gemma's signature.
Oh, is that what you wanted me to do? Hide the truth from his wife?
Oh, cut the crap. It's not about Gemma. You said so yourself. I told you to leave it alone. Why can't you listen for once?
I was just trying to protect us.
And I don't need to be lied to. We are partners, remember? Look, next time, just let me know what you're doing first, so I can at least prepare for the fallout.
Can I change your mind? I know how much you love Swan Lake.
I don't think so. I'm just glad the tickets aren't going to waste. Is Henry going with you?
No, he's at a cafe, working. I'm sure I'm the last person he wants to see right now. I'm taking Isabel. She said she'd buy me dinner at Picholine after.
Why do you have this?
What do you mean?
It's on Andrew's shelf.
It was also on about 500 refrigerators on the Upper East Side. Darling, it was your holiday card.
I just meant, why do you still have it?
I'm sentimental. Are you okay, Shiv?
Yeah, a lot better now, actually. You have to go.
Wait, Cora, did I do something wrong?
No, here. I'll call you.
Okay.
I will. Andrew?
What are you doing here? Doesn't the ballet start in 10 minutes?
I'm not going.
Why?
I wanted to explain to you about the attorney. I went to see him a while ago. When things between us were tense.
That's putting it lightly.
I know. Which is why I was weighing my options. And then things seemed to get better between us. So I went today to call it off.
Why should I believe you?
I'll be honest. I thought some really awful things about you. But it was entirely based on fear. And I realized if we're gonna move forward, then I have to stop listening to other people and trust you. Do you think you can forgive me? And what you did for me today, it wasn't that it wasn't good enough. It was the nicest thing that anyone's ever done for me.
You look beautiful.
Don't do this! Please! No! Stay still, junkie!
Enjoy your trip.
This view is really stunning.
You say that like you've never seen it before.
I guess I'm just trying to look at things with a new appreciation.
Okay, then.
Okay, then what?
If I'm asking you to trust me, then I have to trust you. I hope from this point on, we can be honest with each other.
I want that too.
What we used to have together was pretty amazing. And if there was any chance of getting that back,
Hello? 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 Anybody there?